Right now at 5:30, a story you will see only on 10. 1 month since the mass shooting inside Building 2 at the Virginia Beach Municipal Center. And one of those employees spends the night behind bars for allegedly disturbing the peace. Good evening, I'm Stephanie Harris.
And I'm Laura Queso. His lawyer tells 10 on your side's Jason Marks he was asked to return to the scene of the shooting, something he could not bring himself to do, Jason.
And Lord, John McIver has been with the city for 5 years. He says he wants to continue working, but just not in Building 2.
It's a nightmare.
That nightmare for John McIver began May 31st. He was in Building 2 when a gunman killed 12 of his coworkers.
I mean, I can't believe somebody would do something like that.
McIver works in the IT department. For the past month, he's been in Building 17. This week, he was told he was going back to Building 2.
Those people lost, their lives in there, and I think, that right now is at the time I wasn't ready to go back in there and work.
Tuesday, he met with the supervisor about having to go back to Building 2. According to court records, McIver became agitated and angry. He then began yelling and stormed out of the office.
I don't want to be coerced to go back in there. I wanted to talk to HR and see what my options were.
HR told McIver they'd find him another position so he didn't have to go back into that building. Wednesday at work, police showed up and he was arrested. His supervisor, Daryl Riddick, went to the magistrate and took out a warrant against McIver for disturbing the peace. He ended up spending 24 hours in jail.
I just want to clear my name and get back to work.
City officials told us they can't talk about personnel matters. Riddick told me to talk with the city and not to call him again. McIver's attorney thinks these charges are crazy.
The allegation is that he was agitated, that he was annoyed, that he raised his voice, and those things may be true, but they're not criminal. It's not criminal to raise your voice. It's not criminal to be agitated. And I think under the circumstances, it's extremely understandable that he would feel that way.
No one was ever threatened.
When I read the criminal complaints, I was outraged, not only as an attorney, but as a member of the community, to see that this is how we're treating the survivors of the tragedy.
McIver says he simply doesn't want to go back into Building 2.
I can't believe they would ask anyone to go back in there at this point.
And now McIver is scheduled to be back in court in July. He just wants the charges to be dismissed. I talked with Virginia Beach Mayor Bobby Dyer a short time ago, and he repeated that employees that were in Building 2 on May 31st will not be forced to go back to Building 2. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.